In the last video, I had just finished receiving all of the best in slot gear from God Wars and passed 30,000 league points. At this point, I just wanted to keep pushing for higher league points so I could get a higher rank on the high scores. First task I wanted to finish was a sub 25 minute fire cape. I attempted this task a couple of days into league, but I fell short by a minute. But this time I have way better gear than before. Last time I was using an Arty cloak and initiate, but this time I'm coming back with bandos, a fire cape, and a bandos godsword. Having bandos is a big upgrade because it lets me tank the melees instead of having to kite around them and waste time and lose potential DPS. I felt pretty confident going into this that I would be able to complete it, and this is how it went. And on my first attempt with upgraded gear, I managed to finish it in 23 minutes and 4 seconds, around 2 minutes faster than I had to. This gave me a massive 500 league points and put me up to 30,550. Since I already sacrificed a cape for the Inferno, I decided to gamble this for a chance at the pet, which unfortunately I did not get. At this point I've already completed the fire cape 3 times, and there is a task to complete 5 for another 250 points, so I decided to go back and do 2 more. I wanted to keep up a good pace and see how fast I could do it and see if I could improve my time, and this is how it went. On my 4th fire cape, I managed to do it in 22 minutes and 15 seconds, a whole almost 3 minutes faster than I had to. Once again I gambled the cape, and unfortunately I was not lucky. For the last cape I decided to chill because I didn't think I could beat 22 minutes, and I got the 5th completion for another 250 league points, putting me at 30,800. Again, I gambled the cape, and I was not lucky. While editing yesterday, I was able to get my agility level up to 94, and this meant I could take on the last floor of the sepulcher. I don't have a lot of experience with the sepulcher, so I'm pretty bad at it, but after a while I managed to complete the 5th floor. I didn't finish it in time, so I didn't think I was going to get points, so I expected to keep doing this until I was able to make it in time, but it turns out that didn't matter. As soon as I left the floor, it gave me the completion, and I got another 250 points, putting me at 31,050. I saw an easy opportunity for 250 points by killing the Nightmare once, and since I didn't have a team, I decided to go ahead and try to solo it. I did end up soloing it, and I got 250 points. Okay, so Oblivion is hosting a veteran boat event for Trailblazer Leagues, and I decided I'm going to go ahead and try to get my Void done in one go. The reason I'm trying to do it all at one go is because you rarely find people to do this in the first place, and the fact that Oblivion PVM, people that usually are better at the game, are doing this meant I would be able to get way faster completions. After several hours, I have managed to get the 1,050 points I need for all the Void pieces that I want to buy. I only need 1,050 for the Void set for the task, so I only needed 1 set to get the task completion for Void, but apparently Void is best in slot for melee and range, so I decided to go for both helms. That was actually a bit of a surprise for me. I didn't expect Void melee to be better than full bandos, but apparently because Regen Bracelet sucks, Void is actually better DPS. So that was interesting. And that is 100 points for equipping full Void. Okay, so Prayer is the last skill I need for base 80s, and I decided I'm going to go ahead and hunt Wyverns so I can get a chance at some other items that would complete tasks. I didn't realize Wyverns drop diamonds, but that will actually help me get back to Armadillo sooner than I thought if I make these into diamond bolt tips. Rune crossbow unstrung. That's one of the items I was looking for, so I'm going to go ahead and make a crossbow string after this trip. Alright, crossbow string made. Let me just go ahead and attach it to the rune crossbow. And task complete. 100 points, 31,500 league points in total. Alright, so this drops rubies as well apparently, so I might actually be able to go back to Armadillo sooner than I thought. Dragon plate square drop. This is another task that should give me 100 points when I equip it. Let's go 31,600 points. Literally like 3 kills later, I just get granite legs, which should be, I believe, the last thing I need from here. That is it's only 50 points. That brings me to 31,650 points. Alright, so I don't need anything else from Wyverns, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel that task real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and assign myself a blue dragon task. Here we go. Now I'm going to go kill blue dragons. I'm going to collect their hides. There's a task to craft 30 d'hide bodies, so I'm going to go do that. And I'm going to make a bunch of prayer XP, which I'm going to use to get 80 prayer. Alright, I just got 99 Slayer off of these blue dragons, and that is another 250 league points, putting me at 31,900 in total. Alright, so I just finished my second blue dragon task in a row, and that should net me enough bones to get 80 prayer. That will be my last skill for base 80s. I'll be able to get another task where I have to recharge 75 prayer, and I have enough blue dragon hide now that I could probably make those dirty bodies for another 100 points. I'm gonna go knock all that shit out right now. Since I do not have a gilded altar, and there's not really a way to make one without fremming it because you need a gold leaf, the best altar that's available for me only gives like a 200% prayer bonus or something like that. So I don't think it's really worth for me to use my dragon bones on a gilded altar. I think it's better if I just buy buckets of slime and grind the bones myself and get essentially double the XP I would if I was to use it on an altar. And it's not as bad as you would think because the last recall makes getting bone meal and getting buckets of slime a lot faster. But I think this is a better method. I might be wrong. Either way, it's more relaxing, so I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. Okay, that is 80 prayer, and that puts me at all base level 80s, which is 250 points, and now I'm up at 32,150 points. There's a task to recharge 75 prayer at any altar, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and that should be 100 points. Yep, 32,250. Next up, I want to go do those blue D-hides. Alright, that is 30 blue dragonhide bodies crafted for another 100 league points. I'm going to go ahead and just finish off the blue D-hide that I have right now in my bank, and I'm going to go ahead and do something else. I think I'm most likely going to do tasks that relate to diaries. There's a couple that I haven't done yet, especially Mauritania. I haven't done any of the diaries here. I want to knock some of those out before I do some other content because it helps me travel around. Alright, so it turns out I still have some easy tasks to complete. One is to kill a snail, take its shell, and craft it for a helmet. There's actually a diary task as well. 10 points, putting me at 32,360. I got some ecto tokens while training prayers, so now I can enter the city, and that should be another easy task for 10 points. Alright, this should be the last task for the easy Mauritania diaries. I just have to kill the school, and that is the easy diary completed. I don't think it gives any points. Nope, but oh, it does give points. It's a 10-point task. Alright, I didn't expect that. But yeah, 32,390 points. So this should wrap up Ghost Ahoy, which is one of the quests I need for the medium diary, and this also gives me an octafile, which will help me teleport around Mauritania. Alright, so killing this should be the last task I need for the Mauritania medium diary, and that I believe gives another 50 points. See? Yep, putting me up to 32,440. Alright, and this should complete the easy Western Province diary. I'm gonna make this short bow, and that should be another 10 league points. I don't know if I can complete the harder difficulties because I know turn 1 is required for some of those, but if I can, I will work on those as well. Alright, so these mushrooms are finally finished growing, and this should be the last task I need for Mauritania Hard. And that should be another 100 league points, 32,600. So I've completed most of what I can do for the diaries. Currently I'm waiting on a willow seed to grow so I can get some branches. But aside from that, I am waiting on a palm seed drop so I can do already hard. For Fally Hard, I need a prospector set. For Kandarin, I just need Barbasalt. And these are mainly just level requirements all the way through. For Varrock, I need Kudos, which means I probably need to collect a bunch of fossils from Fossil Island. And yeah, I think that's it for diaries for now. I'm going to go collect that willow task whenever I can. But I think I'm going to switch over to Grotesque Guardians for now. I'm going to see if I can get any luck there. And there's also a task for getting 100 kills that I'm going to try to complete. Alright, so I just filled an entire inventory at Grotesque Guardians. And man, this is really, really good smith experience. Like all of this, Renite ore, coal, it's all good smith experience. And the gold ore and gold bars is going to be very useful for crafting as well. So, the loot from this boss is pretty cool. Dude, I just got 250 diamond bolts in one kill. That's so many bolts for Armadillo, dude. Alright, kill number 42, I get the granite ring, which if I equip this will give me 100 league points, putting me at 32,700. Alright, that is 50 kill count complete at the Grotesque Guardians. The next milestone for a task point is at 100, so I'm probably going to go there and stop for now. Level 99 range achieved on kill number 76, and that is another 250 league points, bringing me to 32,950. I didn't even realize I was that close to the milestone, but I just hit 25 mil attack XP at Grotesque Guardians. I'm almost at 100 kill count, so I'm going to be able to switch stuff up soon. But for now, 33,200 league points. Looking good. Alright, this should be kill number 100 at Grotesque Guardians, getting me 100 more points? Yep, 100 more points. 33,300 league points. While I was at this boss, I decided what I wanted to do next, and I think the next big goal I'm going to have in mind is to do the Inferno. There are a few items I want to get before I actually attempt it. As you can see, I have full bandos, I have full armor, so most of my gear is complete, but what I am missing is a Ring of Suffering, which will help a lot because it gives defense, it gives prey bonus, and it close damage, which will be very nice. I also want to get a tank helm because right now the only tank helm I have is a Slayer helm, and it's not very good for tanking. And I think that's pretty much it. Once I get those two things, I'll be set. I still do have 29 gargoyles left, but I'm going to go ahead and skip that task just so I can get myself demonics. I want to get to this cape as soon as I can, and I don't see a point doing a couple more kills if I could just come back later. Slayer points are not going to be an issue with unnatural selection, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to go ahead and try to find black demons. There we are. Black demons, 121 of them. I'm going to go ahead and hopefully I get the Zenite in a short amount of kills. It's only 1 in 100. I can kill them pretty fast, and my gear is pretty overpowered, so we'll see. For some reason, every world was extremely packed here, and I had to go to an Australian world, so this might get a little interesting. But I think I'll be fine. Oh shit, I just got a monkey tail. I'm pretty sure this is one of the rare ballistic pieces. Let me look at this. Okay, yeah, it is. It's 1 in 1,500. Pretty sure that's equivalently as rare as the heavy frame. So that's a really good item to get if I'm going for the ballista, which I will, because that is one of the league tasks, so that's pretty cool. Let's go. Kill number 70, a Zenite shard. That is 1 out of 4 complete. And that means I get to make my suffering. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get that complete now. Alright, so I spent the majority of my cash stack on Chaos Runes. And I'm using up some of the Death Runes that I got in from PVM. I'm pretty much just selling them at the shop 50 at a time just so I get a better value. There's a good number of things I need Tokel for. I want to buy Onyxes. I want to buy the full Obsidian armor. And I also want to be able to buy an Abimol, which I never ended up doing for a task. So I just finished selling all of my runes. I have 608,000 Tokel. I'm going to go take this. I'm going to buy 1 Onyx for the Suffering. I'm going to buy an Abimol and Obsidian Armor and see what I have left. Okay, first off the Onyx. That puts me at 348,000 left. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go buy an Abimol, which I still haven't done yet. For the diary. No, not the diary. The league task. I'm going to equip that and that will give me 100 points. I don't need that anymore, so I'm going to go and sell that back. I do, however, need this shield for the Inferno. I just realized I didn't even sell my Abimals. I'm gonna go sell that now. That's 17,500 Tokel. Being at 242,000. I think that might be enough. I'll see. Okay, so judging from these prices, I think I'm gonna be a little short, but I'll buy as many as I can. Obsidian helmet and the Obsidian plate body. I have 59,000 left, and I need 87,000 for the plate legs. So eventually I'll get some Chaos Rooms. I'll sell some more, and I will buy this as well, and I'll get the full set completed for a task. So I'm back at the Solos Up trees to try to get another cap. The cap is an ingredient for the mushroom pie, which gives a +4 crafting boost, which is what I need to make my Ring of Suffering. I did get a cap earlier since it was a league task, but unfortunately I used it up already. Alright, I got my mushroom pie. I'm going to eat that now since I don't have to worry about the boost dropping because I've botanist. That puts me at 90 crafting, which should be enough unless I looked at the wiki wrong. Zenite gem, use it on the furnace, not that guy. Zenite ring, go ahead and imbue this for the Ring of Suffering. Now I just gotta imbue it with 750k, which I don't have. I'm gonna out these plate bodies. Hopefully that gets me close. And I need to make some recoils. I didn't realize how many gold ores I would get from Grotesque Guardians. This is only from like 100 kills. And I still need to do like another 150 for the 250 league task. So I'm gonna get a bunch of gold ores essentially for free while I'm going for tasks. Alright, so I have an overkill amount of rings. I figured I'd make a lot since the Ring of Suffering is essentially the only ring I have that has any use. I'm going to take these 400, add it to my Ring of Suffering, and there we go, 16,000 charges. I also realized at some point that I never actually equipped this for the points. So wearing this will give me 250 more points, and that's 33,650. So I just finished imbuing my Ring of Suffering, and I think that is where I'm going to end it off today. Next time, I'm going to go ahead and try to get a temp helmet, and then I'm going to attempt the Inferno. I'm going to leave a picture at the end of the video of the high scores of the current rankings for the Trailblazer Leagues and where I stand. I'm gonna make this a thing that I add at the end of the video, so maybe you can see some progress happening over the course of time. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you later.